What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay. We are here with UPBA Week 6. We are going against El Scizor, aka Lars, coach of the Borussia Dortmund. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I did look it up, because I never know how to pronounce these words, so I don't want to make anybody offended or make them get upset, off the mispronunciation. So we see, oh, okay. So, this is a interesting team. I mean, Zygarde comes, that's expected. Nihilego was expected. Decidueye, I figured he would because it's kind of free low-key against my team between the ghost spam. Yuxi, I'm kind of surprised to see. Gastro, I'm not surprised to see. And Skarmory, did I skip him on? I feel like I skipped him on. Zygarde, Nihilego, Yuxi, Gastrodon. I didn't write down Decidueye, that's why. Decidueye. So off rip, like Stunfisk looks amazing against his team. It walls Yuxi, it walls Nihilego. To an extent, it walls Skarm. Only thing it can't handle is Gastro and Zygarde. I'm surprised he didn't bring Volcarona. So Dragonite is kind of the one mon I would be like, it's kind of useless because of the set I brought. But honestly, I can just lead Azelf and not care because we're the fastest thing on the field. If he leads like Gastro or something, I do have the energy ball. If he leads Skarm, I have Flamethrower. So overall, we're pretty covered. If he leaves Nihilego and it's not Scarf, we kill it. And if it is Scarf, we still kill it. It never kills us. So the only thing to lead is Decidueye, but we live a Choice Banded Shadow Sneak, but I'm not gonna sit here and fire off a Flamethrower because it doesn't even, it's a 2-hit KO, so there'd be literally no point. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty nice about this one. He does have a very bulky team. He doesn't have much. This team that he brought isn't really too much. It's not offensive, I feel. Leaves this. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Let me pull up my calcs real quick. And obviously I don't want to take a sneak, so I'm just gonna switch out. And the one thing I could go out to is Step on Me. I could, but then I have to take Chip. So like the Decidueye is very hard to switch into, but I feel like I just go You Got Mail because it's like, it's not the most important thing to my team right now. And like Clef can win late game. So I think I just go You, and I'm fine with that. So we can see if it's a speed set or a max HP set, which is nice to know. So we could just do this. He's probably gonna Poltergeist. He sneaks instead, which is fair. So he might be banded. He might be banded. Don't know. But what we can do is we can Roost to Scout. I mean, if we're faster, we get multi-scale back. If we're not, then we take damage, but we get health back. So I'm okay with that. I see him either going like hard Nihi right here, or he could go, nah, he wouldn't go hard Nihi. That's kind of risky. He's gonna withdraw. Okay, so at least we get our multi-scale back. I'm fine with that. Sticky Fang. It's gonna be the Gastro. So we can Roost right here. He does see that we're Roost, but that doesn't really tell him much. So what we want to do here is Gastro is kind of hard to switch into, low key. But I could go Azelf, but then if it's banded, I think it is banded the way he swapped it out. I could go Nikki. I could just go Thickums in case he wants to throw off like a Toxic or something. And I can always soft boil because we're faster. So then we go into Clef. Clef seems pretty safe right here. Because we take anything and we're Magic Guard, so we don't really care about status. Or Ice Beam. If he reveals it right here, which I think he would, but I don't know. He does. Alright, so he does have Ice Beam. He did that perfectly fine. We could fire off a Moonblast, to be honest. Yeah, there's not really much that stops me from firing off a Moonblast unless he, of course he can go Skarm and Nihilego. And like I could like try to swap out, but like if he goes for a Scald right here just for more chip damage, it's not really worth to get that chip on Stunfisk or the potential burn. Hermit Purple is gonna be the Nihi. Maybe we can get a Spatak drop. We're gonna get Moonblast off. I mean, if anything, we can get a Spatak drop, which would be kind of nice. Nope. But I feel like he either gets T-Spikes or Rocks up here. Come on, land. And we DC. Cool. Awesome. Great way to start the game. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna cut right here and we will be right back. And we are back. Unfortunately, I did crit him on this Moonblast. I don't think it matters too much because it literally looks like it was in the same amount of range. So hopefully it doesn't matter too much. Sorry for the crit. But we're gonna go ahead and go out and step on me because we have no reason not to. But yeah, that was kind of unfortunate about the crit. But at least it's not like it was like a crit psychic or anything. He's gonna withdraw. He's gonna go out into cars, which is going to be this. That's fine. So we see an aggressive double, which is interesting, I guess. We'll see what this Zygarde wants to do here. I'm not really too worried about Zygarde, being that Serena is there. Maybe he wants to get a free sub or a free DD, but I'm not really too scared about it. Because he can't go for Outrage, and the only Dragon move is on the special side. Like Draco Meteor and stuff. I mean, it gets Scale Shot. If it's Scale Shot, like I was thinking about before the match, if it's like Scale Shot Zygarde, then that could be kind of problematic. But it lowers his defense, so But we'll see what he wants to do right here. He's gonna go sub. Okay, cool. That's fine. I break through this thing with triple axle. Literally, I guess he Toxics right here, potentially, but like sub is not, I don't know. We'll see. Like last minute, like this prep, I had like a change of heart. He's gonna coil C. Yo, okay, so literally, I was like, the only way he beats Serena if he's like sub coil, like Toxic 1,000 arrows. And I was like, that could be problematic. So we're gonna see right here if we could just break through this. We've got 1 kick. Quick damage for it, super effective. 2 kick, should break it this time. Perfect. And then 3rd kick will do a lot of damage. Beautiful damage, I'll take it. So now like we already have Zygarde below half, and like this next triple axle will bop it if he stays in. I have no reason not to just triple axle. No reason not to. So I don't know. Sub Zygarde is a weird bring, so he's gonna withdraw, of course. But hey, Star Plat is going to be Scarm. Okay, I'll take neutral then, but it is Rocky Helmet probably. Is that Rocky? No Rocky. Okay, cool. That's decent chip. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong, I'll take it. Lefties comes off. And like he could Brave Bird me or he could get up rocks. I really want to go hard Cinderace, but I don't know if that's being too aggressive. I really want to go hard Cinderace though. Like really bad. Like super bad. I think I do, because if I go into this, it's fine, but I want to go Cinderace. I want to go hard Cinderace. See Brave Birds, see Brave Birds. I think I just, I feel like he wants to get rocks up, which is fair. I don't know. I really want to just go hard Cinderace. I really just want to. If he gets up rocks, we can core change, because I think he'll fear the Pyro Ball. Iron Head. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. Literally fine. Literally fine. Iron Head though. Okay, interesting. So we can just fire off a Pyro Ball. I don't really need to think about it, because we get more. Please don't do that. Thank you. Whew. Whew, that was scary. We just fire off a free Pyro Ball. He could go Gastro, and that's fine. Because then we can U-turn up out, because we get Pyro Ball chip plus U-turn. I'm fine with that though. We do land, very nice. So maybe we could even snag a burn, like a little cheeky little burn. That'd be cool. Probably not, but we can U-turn about, get more chip on this thing for sure, and then go into Clef, and then we can soft boiled just to keep our health up. It's good chip. It is Rocky Helmet, so we do see that. And then we can go out into Thickums. Go out into Thickums. So we know that Gastro is Rocky Helmet, and we know that Scarm is lefties, and we know that Decidueye is banded. So Gastro is Rocky. Does some decent damage. Skarmory is lefties. We're just gonna go ahead and click soft boil right here. Decidueye is banded from the damage it did to us through the multi-scale. Definitely banded, because like regular doesn't do like that, did like 11 to 13%, and that's what the calc says. If it's not banded, it's supposed to be doing 7 to 9%, so obviously it is banded. I don't know what he wants to do here. He could stay in or he could swap out. I'm just gonna go ahead and soft boil up here, because we're kind of like just chilling right now. Like he's making like doubles and stuff, but like Zygarde is already at low health. I don't know why the sub, maybe he forgot, maybe he didn't know or forgot that Serena got triple axle, which is understandable. Because, you know, if you're not looking out for those new moves, how could you know? But I hope it's just him thinking, okay, he's gonna stay in. I'm going to get up right here. What is he gonna do? He's gonna opt to recover as well. Okay. Okay. So this thing has some health back, but I think we just go ahead and soft boiled. I could, oh, not soft, oh, bro, going too fast. I'm upset. I meant to click Moonblast. I'm upset. I don't misclick often, but when it happens, that makes me upset. Because I could get more chip on this thing. I'm for it. It was a misclick. Don't judge me, Lars. I know you're like, why? But it was a misclick, I promise. We're gonna go on to Step on Me. I don't care if he doubles on the Zygarde. Really, he doesn't. He opts to stay in. So he could get rocks or T-spikes up potentially. I would prefer rocks so I can core change him later. You're gonna power gem. Okay. Fair. And what I can do here, I think I always Scald. I could Yawn, but I could always just Scald because I feel like you go Scarm every time. And I would like to... do I want to try to get a burn? I feel like I try to get a burn. I feel like I scout for a burn. I think, because he could go Decid, he could go Yixi, or Scarm. Those three, like, eat Earthquakes because 2 are immune and Decid is a grass type. So I think I can go Scald on the off. Like, if he goes Decid, I would love it, but I doubt he would. Cars, that's going to be Zygarde. Okay, that's fine. If we get a burn on this, that would be lovely. Can we snag a burn? Can we get it like a low burn? Can we get a no burn? Unfortunate. Not really though. We have Serena. We literally have Serena. And like this thing right here, I love Step on Me, man. Look at that, man. You just look at such a great dude. Look at that little dude just chilling. Just chilling. Bulky little dude. He's gonna opt to stay in. I don't know what he's gonna go for. Outrage? If he does Outrage, then he goes Times and Arrows. Okay, that's fine. We eat that for days. Serena is the Zygarde check. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Serena is the literal Zygarde check. So now what we can do is we can just knock off. So he doesn't have Toxic, it doesn't look like. I don't know what his 4th move is because we've seen Sub, Coil, 1,000 Arrows. So maybe potentially Outrage. Crunch maybe, I don't know. E-Speed, which is, I get like Serena just hard. If it is E-Speed, then Serena hardcore walls the set 100%. He's gonna swap out, that's fine. We can knock off on the Scarm, which is very nice. No lefties for you, does a decent amount of damage. So now what we can do is we can go out into, I feel like I shouldn't go Dragonite. Go Dragonite. I'm down to go Dragonite. Because I don't know what he was, he could get up rocks right here, he could. But if he Brave Birds, he Roosts, that's fine. Now we can get off a very, 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 very free, whatchamacallit, Fire Blast. Because I don't know what he goes into here. Yuxi maybe, I assume. We're just gonna Fire Blast though. Why not? I don't draw. I think you go Yuxi. Sticky he goes out into Gastro. Okay, interesting. Interesting switch. Boop. Does a decent chunk. Not bad at all. And now we can just swap right out into Clef. We're making the same play every time. We don't really have a reason not to, because even if he doubles, it's kind of like there's no point for him to do anything, or for us to do anything, or try to make plays off of that. Like, the Decidueye is there, but it's banded. So, I mean, thanks to multiscale, it doesn't 2 KOS with Poltergeist. It doesn't really, yeah, actually, that's because we're at 100% health. I was like, it does nothing. But multiscale is there. If we're doing, with the multiscale there, it's doing 31 to 37. With no multiscale, it's doing 63 to 75. So 63, yeah, it's a 2 KO. Cool. We're gonna swap out. Does this man double? Does he double? Does he double? Does not double. So he's Yawn. Cool. I'm Yawn as well. So that's kind of annoying. I don't want to be put to sleep necessarily, but actually I don't mind it because we do have aromatherapy, and like My swap-ins to Gastro are not the best, so I think I just Moonblast right here. Because I have aromatherapy, right? So I really don't, I'm not too concerned. Good chip. We're gonna opt to Scald me, that's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Do I put to sleep? Now what I do, I think he's gonna recover and I can go out into Serena and then I can aromatherapy for free. Easily. Because he doesn't want Gastro low. Does not want Gastro low. He Ice Beams, that's a great play. Like, it's a good play. You got me. Goes for recover, cool. But he's Rocky Helmet. We know he's not Rindo. And we don't have a grass type move, but he doesn't know that. He does not know that. We can just go for aromatherapy right here. I don't think he fire off Ice Beam and risk your Gastrodon like that. I think he would go Scarm. He's gonna withdraw. Star Pat, yep, go Scarm, cool. So literally the freest exchange of my life. Not too worried. That aroma, I've never seen aromatherapy before. That looked pretty. That was pretty. All right, so now what we can do is we can easily just go out into, just go into You Got Mail again. I mean, I think we can. But we can Ice Beam instead as like a neutral ground play to at least get some decent chip on the Gastro. We haven't seen any hazards from him, which is kind of surprising because he's been hazard stacking so many people. He goes for Iron Head, that's fine. That's fine. What do I want to do here? Do I want to Ice Beam? Is it worth Ice Beaming? I don't know. Would I rather keep my multi-scale? Don't know. I could Roost. Do I want to? Is the question. But he's been going. Does he go Gastro? Does he go Gastro? Do I be aggressive right here? I think I do. I think that's a better play instead of trying to Roost. Let's see. Let's see. I normally don't do doubles, but what I do is this. My gut was saying double. So we'll see what he wants to do here. He does. Show me Gastro, please. Perfect. Very nice. So now his Zelf is in. Threat is in. We just go for Energy Ball. Literally all we do. If he goes Zixie, which I feel like is his check, I can just U-turn the following turn. Pet Shop is going to be this thing. Okay. Guess I should have just U-turned, huh? That's decent damage. So now the thing becomes, I broke my multi-scale, which is unfortunate. So he fires off a Poltergeist that's really, really free. Like super free. But it is like, what can you do? What can you do? Because like Crook is my dark type, and unfortunately, it does not resist grass. So it's not really checked as decision-wise. So it's unfortunate when you have a ghost type that covers your secondary typing. Or primary typing, I guess. I don't know. Crook is, I think Crook is like ground dark. I don't know if it's dark ground. I don't know. I just know it's a ground and a dark type. I feel like he goes for Poltergeist, because why would you not? It's banded. 100% banded. He does go for Poltergeist. Does he miss? He doesn't. For a second, I thought he did. Does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. But we Fire Blast because maybe he's not max speed. And if he's not, and obviously he's banded, maybe he's fearing that I outspeed this thing. Which could be a necessary fear, but hey, we can just get off a free Fire Blast because he can't switch his moves. Pretty sure. So at the same time, like, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I guess I should have roosted maybe. But I don't know if that was, I don't know. But we do outspeed. And we miss. Does he miss as well? No. Cool. I love it here. I love it here. So he is a max HP set. Oh, that's so annoying. So Cinderace comes in here, right? Cinderace obviously comes in. I'm just gonna Pyro Ball because even if Gastro does come in, I can U-turn afterwards. If I U-turn now and if he doesn't swap out, then it's problematic. So we just go for Pyro Ball. I'm upset that we missed that Fire Blast because hitting that Fire Blast would have been amazing because it literally does 55 to 65. So that would have been great. We can just hit Pyro Ball. That's annoying. Good chip. Very good chip. Critical hit. I'll take it. We missed the fire blast. I guess that's why he went flamethrower, but hey, it is what it is. We're just gonna go on the thickums. He could yawn again to try to phase me. Oh, that's so annoying. If I had dual wing beat instead, if I was physical and I just ran dual wing beat, then we just would have bopped that thing right there. And then we literally are just chilling. But this thing that like in the back is very annoying. It kind of just gets a kill every time it comes in, low key. Low key. So we're gonna stop boiled. It's literally our only play. We have not seen Uxie hit the field once. So I wonder if it's like if he's saving it in the back because it's like a stored power set potentially. But I mean, I guess maybe I could have brought Kirk, but I don't know if it would have been worth. Because then I guess he would have to like pick between Leaf Blade and Poltergeist. But it's still risky for me. He's gonna withdraw. Pet Shop comes out. It's gonna be this thing. So he gets it in for free. Now the question becomes, Clef, how much do you take? A lot. You take a lot. Like a good chunk. But at +1, 40 to, yeah, it's a 2 KO. Ah, this thing is scary, dude. How much does Step on Me take? Stunfisk, 2 KO. Yeah, this thing is a problem. This thing is very much a problem. So what can we do in this situation, right? Is it even worth for me to try to get to +1? Because it's doing, if it's Adamant Band, which I assume it is, it's going 60 to 71. But then afterwards, it's still a 2 KO because, okay, so, I think I just Moonblast because it's kind of hard for me to pivot around this thing. I just go for Moonblast so I can at least put it in range of something. You're gonna Poltergeist, can you miss? Nope. Cool, I love it. He's doing a lot. Like a lot. If I missed this Fire Blast, if I didn't miss the Fire Blast, this thing would be dead right now. Lower special attack doesn't matter too much. This thing would be dead. So very dead. So very dead. We just Moonblast again. I mean, we can't really do anything, really. It's unfortunate. Can you miss? Can you miss? No. Imagine. 90 versus 85% accuracy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. This thing would be dead. Now we go on into this thing. Right? Yep. We just do this. I literally just do this. And we can Flamethrower. Because the Sid is putting on pressure. If I've ever seen it. So what happens? If he goes Gasher, that's fine. Golden Wind, that's gonna be Uxie. I'm gonna Flamethrower, that's fine. Does decent damage. Lefties. So we can U-turn and go Stunfisk. Oh, but that's, oh dang. If we just hit that Fire Blast. That's decent damage. That's decent damage. Oh, bro. I'm so sad. So sad. Maybe he fires off a U-turn of his own. I could see it. I could see it. Calm Mind. Okay. Yeah. So he's just waiting for Clef to go down. That's what he was waiting for. That is what he was waiting for. I don't think I made the wrong sack. I mean, I wish I still had Clef for sure. But we just yawn right here. Try to phase him out. Because I'm not going to let this thing try to... It's fine. Yawn goes through sub anyways. Right? It doesn't. I thought it went through sub. Oh my god. This thing beats us. This thing quite literally beats us. This thing just beats us. Yeah. Yep. Don't know what you want me to tell you. What do we do here? Bro, I don't know. I guess I underestimated Decidueye because it's spamming Poltergeist is kind of annoying. Maybe I don't know what else I would have done. Maybe I could have sacked Nikki, but I don't know if that would have been worth. Goes for Psychic. All right, cool. That's nice. That's very nice. Doesn't do too much damage. So now we can go for a knock. Oh. Get off the Psychic, that's fine. Okay, so at least we break this thing sub. At least we should, I hope. And pray we do. We should. Critical hit too, okay, cool. So now, the problem is like we're losing all of our checks to things, right? Because, oh man, if I just hit that Fire Blast, oh my god. What can we do? Do we try to save this thing? I don't know if we try to. I think we just would go, I don't know what we would do. I don't know what we would do. Do we try to save this? I mean, I guess if he subs, then we can just get a free Synthesis, I guess. Go off the Psychic. So Serena's gonna go down. Very on Fort. We're looking fine. It's the Decidueye. Literally that. So that's misprep on my part, I guess. I guess that's just misprep on my part. So I would just go into Cinderace. Just go Cinderace. Cause we honestly just lose to Decidueye at this point. Cause we're just losing everything right at this point. So what do we do instead? Do we Power Ball or do we U-turn? Can we just opt to U-turn? Because if he goes Gastro, then we can kind of get some momentum since Azelf can just come in. Biggie Fang comes out. We're taking more chip though. Taking more chip. It's unfortunate, like very unfortunate. Because we have 3 mons left, which is kind of rough. And like we lost the one thing that like pressured the Team Hella. So we just go Azelf. I mean, Azelf can kind of still win. Sort of, kind of. But not really. Because, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have sacked Serena right there. But then I would have never broke the sub. So it's kind of, I don't think I would have been able to get health back on Serena. But we just go for Side Shock right here. Or you just go for Flamethrower. Because you could sack this, honestly, and just go to Sid. I think I just want a Flamethrower. Because, I mean, if he... Oh, what? I said... Hold up. Let's peep, shall we? Azelf, do a Decidueye. Looks like it would be a range, so I'm just going to Side Shock right here as a neutral ground play. Because you might want to save differential. It goes on to this thing. Okay, so at least we get a kill. At least we get a kill. Which is fair. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. But like, the thing is that Zygarde, because it's rough. It's very rough. It's a sub, but now that we lost Serena, if we still had Serena, like we would be able to easily just come back. Starplat comes out. He's gonna get chip on this. I don't really want chip on it. I think I just go U. Because like I can't die to a banded sneak, and I'm not trying to get put in range for a banded sneak. So there's no reason for me to try to Flamethrower this when I can easily just do something else. Goes for Iron Head, that's fine. So I can Scald for free. Because we can get a potential burn on stuff. So I'd rather get a burn on Scarm, a burn on, oh wait a minute. Wait a minute, I should have yawned. Because he's going to go into Gastro right here. I should have thought about that a little bit longer. No, he doesn't. Okay, cool. I'm going to go into this, so maybe we can get a burn. If we can get a burn, then Zygarde is definitely less scary. Maybe we can snag a burn. But I don't know, because we don't have Serena. We don't get a burn. We have no switching for this now. Literally have no switching. So now like this thing comes in. And what can we do? We can't really do anything. Because he probably, most likely, is just gonna sub right here. Yep. And we don't, I'm pretty sure we don't break the sub. But we just lose this thing because Serena's gone. So maybe I made the wrong sack. I don't know if I made the wrong sack though. Do we break it? We do not break it. I don't know. If this thing was burned, it would be nice. I think had we just hit the fire blast, we would have been fine. Like, cause then Decidueye is gone, right? And then we don't have to lose mons left and right. Ooh, Poltergeist. 1,000 Arrows comes off. Doesn't do that much, surprisingly. I mean, it did like 50, like 40%, 40 to like 50%, like 45. But we're gonna break it. We do break it. Cool. But we're just, at this point, we're fighting an uphill battle. Because what? Freaking Decidueye, bro. That's all I can say. Missing the Fire Blast though, I'm still gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that. Cause then it would have been dead. Yeah, I can't really do anything. We just Earthquake. I think that's our play every time because we can't let it get a free sub every time. I'm gonna coil. That sucks. Guess I should have yawned, huh? I guess I should have yawned, huh? The Earthquake is gonna come off right here. Still does a decent amount. I will not lie. So we're getting lefties back. Yeah, Scald literally does nothing to this. Oh wait, that's the Decidueye. Haha. Zygarde. If it's like defensive, I don't know what kind of defense it is. It was max HP, so Scald's doing still a decent chunk, so we can still Scald. Maybe he opts to, I mean, he probably kills me right here. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Very low health. I'm gonna Scald right here. And maybe he kills us. He could go for another coil. He could go for another coil potentially. If this thing's like +1, yeah, it doesn't matter what we go for. I should have yawned on that play, I guess. 1,000 Arrows comes off. Will he kill us? He doesn't because we're a trooper. But I don't think we break the sub anymore. Unless he's not max HP, but I assume he would be. It's a subset. Yup. Sucks to suck, bro. Sucks to suck. Literally, all I can blame it on is the misprep on this Sid. Underestimated it 100%. But I'm honestly not too sure. Because like I said, if you didn't know, I think if we landed the Fire Blast, we literally would have been fine because then Clef would have killed Moonblast. So that miss kind of meant a lot. I guess I should have ran Flamethrower, maybe. But I mean, Fire Blast, he was landed at 90% accurate moves. I can at least land 185%. But we all know my history with 85% moves, though, to be fair. To be fair. So definitely not the best game, unfortunate. Hella unfortunate, because this is going to be like a 5-0 most likely. Most likely. And we U-turn right here, but if he is E-speed, then we just lose. We're going to U-turn because we will break the sub. Unless he goes for sub again, then that's going to suck big time. But I feel like you just throw off 1,000 arrows because you have nothing to lose. But if he is not E-speed, it doesn't really matter because we just lose to Shadow Sneak now. Actually. Like, actually. So, one thing is just the Poltergeist. The Sid, I don't think I had a really solid switch-in for the Sid. Goes for 1,000 arrows. I assume you have E-speed. I'm pretty sure. We do live, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he has E-speed or not. Because we died to the Shadow Sneak now, and that's all he would need to go for. Literally all he would need to go for. Azelf to this energy ball does kill, because it's that what? No, it doesn't kill. Is that 25? Is that 30%? Ooh, we just energy ball is our best play though. That's all we can do. If he has E-speed, then it doesn't matter. So we'll see. We don't. They just a death drop for, I mean, it's not worth anything. But we do see a sneak, and he is banned, so at least he's gonna give us Zygarde potentially. But it sucks. It sucks. It really does suck. Definitely sucks. Like, I'm not upset. I think my game overall was fine. It was more so the prep for the Sid and the miss. Those two things right there. One is my fault. The other is just the game we play. But other than that, I think it was fine. Like, the Yixi set was cool though. I won't lie. Because it did get rid of my whatchamacallit. Cinderace, I don't even think we can break this. I think we just have to hope for flinches. I think we just have to hope for flinches. Maybe we can get a flinch. I was about to say, and we missed. I was about to say, that's hella for it. Maybe we can get a flinch, bro. Justice? No. So it's going to be a 5-0. Which is sucks. Sucks. We're 4-2, but it's a 5-0. And our differential is trash. But good game to lose for sure. Definitely a tough loss. Very, very tough. Very tough. But I have no one else to blame but myself for it, prep-wise. Then the Sid was just problematic for my squad. If I'm being honest, it was just problematic. I didn't really, I don't know. But had I landed the Fire Blast, I think we would have been fine. I think it would have been fine. I think we would have been fine. But without further ado, I am your boy Jay. I'm gonna get back to here and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.